You get these cool boxes from Nike, this retro look for the John McEnroe inspired Quick Strike Nike Attack QS. And there's a Travis Scott version of this shoe. This is not the Travis Scott version. So you don't have the Cactus Jack on here, and then you had that funny little back and forth between John McEnroe and Travis Scott. And I'm sitting up here just doing a terrible job at getting the box back to a point where you can look at this shoe. And I want you to get to see it because you may not have seen it. And if you did see one of them, you probably saw the one that had Cactus Jack on it. But this is not that version. This is only $120. It should be $100 or $110. Once again, kind of like the Terminator. And I start talking really poorly about these shoes and I have to stop. But that Nike Attack QS SP, the style code is FB8938-001. The color is light smoke gray, black, and white. I'm not getting into all of the details about the shoe. Just know that this was a tennis shoe and they've kept a lot of the OG details, like how you have the style code here on the inside and then the 10.5 size, but they also gave you a size label on the inside as well, not just this. But that is a nice kind of cue. And then you have the tongue. I'm gonna bring this up so you can see what this looks like. It's one of those things where it's like, dudes used to hoop in this shoe. And a lot of tennis shoes, I think you can hoop in. But there's a question of, was this asked for by the tennis crowd? Was this asked for by the sneakerhead crowd? Who requested that the Attack, 7392 Attack, who requested that this shoe come back? And it is cool, man. It is a cool tennis shoe. But in the same frame of reference, if this shoe came back and people were rocking it, shouldn't people also be rocking Lecoq Sportif or Diadora a lot more? And Diadora has more premium options than this shoe. And I'm talking bad about Nike. I keep doing that, man. I'm sorry, Nike. But it's only $120 though. So I gotta ask, $120 for this, $140 for this, the Terminator. Make it make sense. I gotta wrap this up because I'm getting to the point where I'm like, yo, Nike, you gotta come off these prices, son. Y'all gotta go back to this 110, 120. And I know Nike just doesn't go backwards on pricing. But you know what? If they did, they went backwards on pricing, this could be special because it's not a bad looking shoe. It actually does look like the basketball shoe from the 80s that this thing used to look like a moon shoe. It looks exactly like that sneaker. In the different colors. There's a white and blue, and I need to do a video of that. That's it. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap it up. I apologize if you're watching this. You're like, dog, stop being so negative. All right, I'm not. I'm not going to be negative anymore. I'm going to wrap it up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. But that is your Attack, your Mac Attack. John McEnroe. Andre Agassi and the flares and trainers. Yeah. Anyway, peace.